to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond.
Here's Theus trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Robertson. Takes the three. And it's Theus with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That one good for two. Ellison's got the game tied up here for Vancouver.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the first one at the line is good. Bronx making a switch here. And Reeves drops them both. And here's George. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
That's just strength from Paul George. I mean, fighting through the contact, doing a good job of it there.
And it's the Bronx with the ball. It's a one-point game. On the wing, Reeves. And another miss by the Bronx.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Offensive rebound. Here's Doherty. Lays it up off the glass. Doherty's got the lead up to three now for Vancouver.
Tell you what, whenever Doherty steps onto the floor, you're almost ready to mark a double-double in the book just because he shows up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Nowitzki. And it's sent back by Kessler. Pass to Ellison. Pulls up on the wing. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
To stop the run from beyond the arc and then some.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Outside, George. Pass to Ellison. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Good. Nothing but net.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Robertson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Pass to Ellison. Here's Russell. Shot to stop the run. Here's Olowokandi. 4 on the clock. Vancouver working the ball around now. McGrady outside. From deep. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Robertson. Another shot. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Reeves. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Can't get it to fall. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's Albuquerque now. Fires the three. Middleton, no good. And here's the fast break. Launches it. That shot off the mark. On offense, here's Albuquerque. And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
Here's Worthy. Pass to Robertson. The three. Here's Nowitzki. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Nance for three. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Here's Bibby. Here's the three. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Reeves.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
Here's Robertson.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he lobs it up top. And Nance with the slam.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He hits the second from the line. Jackson for three. And stolen by Middleton. Pass to Robertson. The three is up. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the inside. Worthy. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a tie ball game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Pass to Starks. Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's Bibby. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. Here's Reeves. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Drexler. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Nowitzki. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Kick out to Brown. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the lob. And here they come. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Bronx ahead, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's Starks. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Lets it fly. And it's Burke missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Here's Starks. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Starks has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Burke. And that one is hammered home.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Barrett with it from deep three-point range. And Burke pulls it down. Here's Petrus. There's a minute 40 left in the second period. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Albuquerque shooting their first free throws of this game. Albuquerque making a switch here.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Ooh, poked away. .124 left in the second. Here's Brown. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to
Get up to throw down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. 58 seconds left in the first half of this one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Starks. Jackson, the screen. Going inside. And that one's good. Starks has got 5.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Mitchell grabs a miss. For 3, Barrett. And they get it back. From deep. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 6 here in the quarter. Here's Petrus. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Bronx ahead. They lead by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. The Bronx leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And Middleton with the block.
Those long arms of Middleton, I think they sneak up on shooters.
Here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Another 3 for the Bronx.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Jackson, the screen. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Bibby. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Jackson. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Bibby. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. Lets the three fly. Nance pulls down the board. And here's Albuquerque now. Here's Bibby. Fires in the triple. Bibby's got 6 here in the quarter. The Bronx leading by 4. The Bronx shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Outside, Brown. And the three off target. Here's the break. The shot's good. He's got 11.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Brown inside. Pass to Drexler. Jacks up a 3. Burke on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Plenty of muscle on the block. Zion love knocking that one away.
The Bronx shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Launches it from deep. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Giannis striding in. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him. Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
And that one's good. Davis. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. So Albuquerque going with an almost entirely new group here. Bibby, good.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for Mitchell. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jackson outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Bronx. 7-point differential. Oh, got that one up quick. 15 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Bronx earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Starks. From downtown, it's rebounded by Barrett. Tries again. Giannis with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
First team foul. Substitution.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now here's Reeves. Takes a three. Great D that time from Middleton. Into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Robertson. On the wing, Reeves. There's the three. Nance right side. Here's Jackson. It's good.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Middleton looking around.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Bibby's got 12 points in just the second half.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
4-3. That one's off. He's 4 for 9.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Reeves. He gets it in there.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Bibby. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Robertson. And he makes it.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Nance for three. And the Bronx with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Middleton outside. There's the triple. They get it again. It's Middleton on the wing. No good from the wing. And they